You know, every smart home project doesn't have to be super complicated. Sometimes it's just to solve a simple little problem. Sometimes it's not security related. Sometimes it's not anything but just for aesthetics because you want something to look a particular way. Well, today I'm going to show you a product that I'm going to use to fix this problem. So this right here is a table that we have in our hallway. And I used to have a light strip behind it. That light strip died. It is now has nothing behind it. And at night, I like having ambient light behind that picture and behind that table. And that whole area over there is just kind of dark. So I have something that I'm going to install that's going to solve that problem. So stick around and let's get to it. So as I was saying, you don't have to have these magnificent plans sometimes. Sometimes it's just a simple problem you want to solve. In my case, my simple problem is I need to add some ambient light behind a table that sits up against the wall, and that's it. I just want to be able to illuminate that wall in that area to add some light for like at night when we're walking into the kitchen or whatever the case may be. So today I ended up going by Lowe's because I had to get some mounting screws for a wall rack that I mounted for my wife that I got her for Christmas. And while I was there, I decided to take a look at some of their smart lighting to see what they carried. And I found something that I think is going to solve my problem. It was very inexpensive. Actually, I'll put links in the description to the product on Amazon so you can go and check it out there. But it's super inexpensive and it's going to solve my problem. That's the GE Cync Direct Connect Smart Light Strip. Now, I've never used any Cync products before. I've seen them. I've just not had the need to buy any. But this was super inexpensive at Lowe's. It was like 20 bucks. And it's the same price on Amazon. But, you know, Amazon's always running specials, so I would go check it out. Now, I don't need like super fancy, you know, gradient light displays. And I don't need this strip to do anything except one color. And I just need to be able to control the brightness and the temperature. So this right here, it does have the ability of doing like 16 million colors. So you can change the color of the light strip to whatever color you want. For myself, I'm probably just going to use like a soft, warm kind of glow temperature because I just, again, want to illuminate that wall. But it is nice to be able to have the ability of changing color. So that's a nice feature. One nice thing about this strip that not all light strips have the ability of doing is you can actually cut this to size. So this right here is actually 16 feet, but I don't need 16 feet. I need more like maybe 10 feet tops. So I'm going to measure it out. I'll cut the strip. It has little markings on the strip, and I'm going to show you that here in a moment. But that way you can cut it and you can set it to however you want it. Now, once you cut it though, you can't reuse the cut portion. So make sure you got your measurements correct. If you enjoy my content, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up on the video. I sure do appreciate it. It helps with the old YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So let's get this unboxed and see what's inside. Of course, you have a power adapter. They all have to have that. They give you a cleaning wipe so you can clean the surface where you're going to mount it. They give you some instruction on how to set it up. And you can also see right here, they show you how you can actually trim and cut it to size. And you can see it's got those little dots on the strip itself. And I'm going to show you the actual strip here in a moment. But it makes it real easy to measure out and cut it to size. Now the light strip has like a power block, and they give you some sticky little pads here that you can actually mount the block to, you know, the wall or maybe whatever device you're actually connecting the light strip to. And of course, here's the light strip. And as you can see, there's just not a lot to it. It's real simple, very easy to manage. This is the power block I was talking about, and you can either screw it using the screw holes, or you can take one of those sticky pads and stick it to the back and stick it to whatever, you know, device or piece of equipment or furniture or whatever you're sticking it to. I'll probably be using the sticky pads because I'm not going to screw this to the table. I don't really need to do that. And I think my wife would probably kill me. But I'm going to just use those little sticky pads. That way I can kind of stick it to the leg on the back so it's kind of out of the way and it's not hanging. Yeah, this is going to be super easy. I like the way they wrap this in here so you can easily string it out. Okay, so I wanted to pull a little bit of the light strip out. because I wanted to show you the cut line. And you can see right here, that little line right there is where you'd want to cut this as you string it out. And you just, look, it's super thin. It's going to be very inconspicuous. This is actually going to be perfect. I can't wait to get it connected and get it hooked up. Okay, so this is where matter, well, it's supposed to matter. Because up until this point, I haven't really used any matter devices. However, this light strip is supposed to be able to connect to my Google Home using matter and not having to worry about actually installing the Cync app from GE, which would be great. I do believe there are some custom things you can't do with matter, like, music and things like that, but I don't need that. I just need basic color control, brightness control, and things like that. So being able to just connect it via matter and use it in Google Home is exactly what I need. So we're going to plug this up. And then, as you can see, I already have my app open, and then we're going to see how it connects using matter. And I'm hoping it goes as well as what I think it will, because that would be fantastic. Okay, so as you can see, I have it plugged up, and even just like that, it already looks great. I'm happy with that. Especially for $20. I mean, this is a fantastic little light strip. So it's easy to mount, easy to cut, and now let's hope that getting it in Google Home is just as easy. So we're going to click here to add, and we're going to say device. And here is where you now get the option of choosing matter enabled if you have a Google specific device, or works with Google Home, which is where manufacturers can create a product that you have to use their app, but it has some integration. But this allows me to use one app, which is fantastic. So we're going to click matter enabled. So I had to scan the QR code on the bottom of the power block. So I probably should have done that before I mounted it, but I got it scanned and it's now adding to Google Home. And as you can see, device connected. So let's click done. And let's see, where is this device? It is in my hallway. Oh, I remember what I did. I made the room called picture, so that way I knew it was this table where this picture is. So I'm gonna choose picture next, and I'm gonna say picture light strip next. Okay, so now it is added. Let's go find it. Picture. Okay, so here's the basic controls that you have, and this is really all I need. I want to be able to adjust the brightness, and I wanted to be able to adjust the color temperature. So like here's super white, and this is the color that I really want, and now that's perfect. And as you can see, it's a nice faint glow behind the table and looks fantastic. And this is actually all I need. Now I can come into here and I can actually change, different colors if I wanted to, but I don't really need any like custom colors. I just need to be able to have it set to that one kind of orange, because that's what I really like as far as ambient light is concerned. That's really all I need. All right, so actually what I did do, as you can see by the color, I did come into the color area and turn on the orange a little more orangey, if that's a word. So I'm gonna click done. And so you can see that the color I had it on isn't quite as dark as I wanted it. So being able to go in there and add that custom color is excellent. Now again, I can change brightness. I'm gonna leave it to 100%, and it tells me that it's added. Here's the room it's in, it's on our home, my name. And so now what this is gonna enable me to do is create a automation right in Google Home to turn it on, off, and whatever I want. And this is fantastic. This is how matter should be, where you have a device, it connects, you don't have to worry about adding an app, creating a new account with some other company. It's already there, boom, done. I love it. So as you can see, that was super easy. It's a perfect color, easier than actually I expected it to be as far as getting it into Google Home, which is what it should be. And if you look over here, like these are lights right here that's behind my television, those are Philips Hue lights. And I also have those in Google Home. And I have a particular routine that I can tell someone, can't say the name, but I can say that I'm home, and it automatically turns on a certain subset of lights. So like I have those TV lights, I have this bloom over here, and then as you can see, I also have these light strips that are also Philips Hue, that one sits up there and one is under the counter there. those also come on when I do my particular I'm home routine. And this just makes for me personally, a nice environment in my home where I have that ambient light behind the TV. I have that Philips Hue Bloom, and then I have those Philips Hue light strips in the kitchen. And now I have this GE Cync light strip behind the table that will all come on when I invoke that routine, which is awesome. Again, these types of things just add a little bit of ambiance to your house. You can make it do whatever you want it to do, and it's just fantastic. All of these products, I'm gonna link in the description below, so go check them out on Amazon. The Philips Hue system is fantastic. Those lights are a little more expensive, but they work phenomenal and they look fantastic. So as you can see, installation went really well. It looks great, and I'm super happy with it. So if you want some other ideas on how you can illuminate your life with some fantastic smart lights, go check out this video right here on the Philips Hue gradient light strip for your TV, because that changes your whole viewing experience for movies and television. And we'll see you next time.